Tiffy getting to know a girl before trying to sleep with her. The other night I, 28 meters, was planning to hook up with a girl, 25, I recently met online. To avoid using her real name, I'll call her Wynonna. The two of us were on the same page about what we wanted from each other. Sex. Nothing more. Nothing less. I showed up at her flat with pizza and condoms. We shared the pizza while getting to know each other a bit better. Not gonna lie, she was ticking all the boxes for me. Even though our agreement was sex only, I was low-key beginning to imagine myself potentially spending more time with her. At some point Wynonna and I discussed what we did for a living. She said she worked as a cosmetologist. As someone who not so long ago applied for a web design course to upgrade my skill set, I asked Wynonna if she had a website to showcase her work. I was just curious. Wynonna said all she had were before and after pictures of her clients on her phone. I literally almost choked on my pizza when Wynonna suddenly shoved her phone in my face and showed me the pictures. Her clients were dead people. Deceased. Departed. No longer among the living. Wynonna worked at a mortuary. I did my best not to show how uncomfortable I was because Wynonna seemed to have zero awareness of how weird it was to show those pictures to people without warning, especially in the middle of a meal. What made it even more disturbing was the fact that Wynonna was in the before and after photos, posing next to the dead bodies. In all the before photos she looked like she was pretending to be sad, whereas in every after photo she looked like she got exposed to Joker venom. It got worse though. One of her clients was her dead grandmother, whose after photo actually looked worse than her before photo. No offense to Wynonna, but her makeup made Granny look like Beetlejuice. I was unable to have sex with Wynonna after the catalog of corpses. We tried, but I struggled to get hard. I apologized and said I was nervous because she was so hot or whatever, but the real reason behind my performance issues was the fact that I was seeing the faces of dead people in my head instead of the titties in front of my eyes. Wynonna was understanding. In fact, she thanked me for offering to design her website. I never offered to design anything, but the vibe between us was awkward enough, so I pretended to know what she was talking about before calling it a night and saying goodbye. The following morning Wynonna sent me a link with dozens of before and after photos of dead people to help me visualize the look of her non-existent website. Sigh.